Are you familiar with the movie Tremors? Well, if you are, then the creature that I am going to discuss today will somewhat give you tremor vibes. And if you aren't, then you should know that it is one of the world's most sensational creatures that may be concealed amid the sands of the southern Gobi Desert. It is said to resemble a large fat worm up to 1 meter or 3 feet long and dark red in color with spike-like projections at both ends. It spends much of its time hidden beneath the desert sands, but whenever one is spotted lying on the surface, it is strictly avoided by the locals. This is just a small introduction to the infamous Mongolian Death Worm. This death worm is a legendary creature that has captured the imaginations of people around the world. This mysterious creature is said to live in the Gobi Desert, one of the harshest environments on Earth, and is believed to be capable of killing humans with a single touch. But what exactly is the Mongolian Death Worm? Is it a real creature or just a figment of people's imaginations? According to legend, the dreaded Mongolian death worm, which local people called Algoi Khorkhoi, or loosely translated to large intestine worm, has lived up to its name. It can kill in several fearsome ways, including spitting a stream of corrosive venom that is lethal to anything it hits, and if that doesn't do the trick, it is said to be able to electrocute its victims from a distance. Rarely seen and never photographed, it was mentioned in a 1926 book by paleontologist Roy Chapman Andrews, who didn't believe in the animal's existence but noted that stories of it circulated in Mongolia. The creature is said to have no eyes or visible mouth, while most people claim the Mongolian does have a mouth that is able to open exceptionally wide to bear its rows of sharp inward-pointing teeth. Despite the numerous reports of the creature's existence, there is no concrete evidence to support the claims. No one has ever captured a Mongolian death worm or found a body, and there is no scientific evidence of its existence. In fact, many scientists and experts believe that the creature is nothing more than a myth created by the locals to scare away outsiders or to attract tourists to the area. However, there has been several reported sightings of the creature over the years. In the 1920s, a Polish scientist named Ivan Makerle went on year-long expeditions to the Gobi Desert, trying various methods to lure the creature out. Some say he never saw the worm, while some others say he did, in which he described the creature as a sausage-like worm that was able to kill a camel with a single discharge of electricity. In the 1990s, another expedition led by Richard Freeman, a British zoologist, claimed to have seen the creature as well. However, both of these sightings remain unconfirmed and there is no solid evidence to support them. Another sighting comes from the Russians. Russian scientists allegedly uncovered a dead specimen in 1972, but this specimen disappeared and is rumored to be hidden inside of the basement of a Russian museum. Numerous organized expeditions and searches have also been made over the years by both independent researchers and in conjunction with television shows, but despite extensive searches, eyewitness interviews, and even setting traps for the beast, all have come back empty-handed. There could be some possible reasons that might sort out fact from fiction though, and there are a few explanations that could be at play. The first theory is these accounts might actually be true, but like most stories passed orally for generations, they have become greatly exaggerated. Now the English translation of death worm from its original Mongolian name is also misleading, and experts believe that if such a creature exists, it may be a type of reptile, not a soft wriggly worm. It could either be the worm lizard, which looks like a large limbless worm that burrows underground and grows up to several feet, or a type of sand boa snake could have originally inspired the death worm lore. From a folkloric perspective, however, this is simply a sign that legends and stories of the death worm have spread throughout the region, as commonly happens through trade and travel. No matter how the legend of the death worm began, though, cryptid researchers have not given up hope that someday they will unearth it. They say that the Mongolian death worm travels underground and can be spotted by the waves of sand that appear on the surface of the desert when it passes. So is there a real animal behind the stories and legends? Compared to the North American Bigfoot or the Himalayan Yeti, for which there are dozens or hundreds of alleged footprints, photographs, for example, there is virtually no evidence of its existence. But even though some people doubt the existence of the Mongolian death worm, many people in Mongolia do not consider it a mythical creature. They believe it is a real animal that has not been identified yet because there are so many different stories from witnesses who swear they have seen the creature in person. These witnesses range from park rangers to police officers to a Mongolian prime minister. So whether the Mongolian death worm is real or not, it will remain a fascinating topic of discussion for many years to come. Well guys, we have come to the end of the video, but I would love to know your take on it. So please do drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and before you go, please do not forget to support us by liking our videos and subscribing to the channel. See you soon.